I know we have a small crowd today with a lot of government agencies that are off today. Um, but appreciate your time. Just got off of the call with GOSEP at 2 p.m. Things are response is winding down. We're transitioning into recovery across the greater part of the state. But for those of you who have interest in these areas, I want to make you aware of something. They are looking into their. Let me back up 1 second. Um, Over the previous 36 hours, there are verifiable reports of in excess of 22 to 23 inches of rain that occurred in portions of Avoyles Parish, with one verified report of in excess of 29 inches in a 12-hour period. As we all know, that is a huge amount of rain in a short amount of time, and it has to go somewhere. There are still residents that are affected in that area. There's currently one shelter open with 23 survivors in it right now in the town of Mansoura. And then the rest of the state is kind of going into recovery mode. There is a concern. They're having a call right now. I'm sorry, in 30 minutes with GOSEP and northern portions of Acadiana, where all of that water that fell in the Avoyles has to go somewhere and is starting to head south. There are some concerns. There may be some effects in the St. Landry area. There are plans to open 2 additional shelters in and around St. Landry Parish. And additionally, Lafayette Parish may help out. There's not concerns with Lafayette Parish right now. That would be completely as an assist to a neighbor, but there may be some of that going on. So, for those of you who have interest in those areas, I would advise you to listen to your local OEPs and see what's the guidance that's coming from those of official sources. Going across the remainder of the state, they're transitioning into recovery mode. There are approximately 6 structures in Jefferson Parish, and there were about 10 in northern Point Capee Parish that were affected. Again, not a whole lot that is the widespread destruction that we were seeing. Over the next 48 hours, they expect a cold front to come in, or let me say a cool front to come in through the rest of the day today in the northern part of the state. It should peak out somewhere around the I-10 corridor, and the same pattern again on Saturday. Sunday appears to be no rain or thunderstorms in the area. What their largest concern now on the weather side is making sure that people who are working recovery operations are monitoring the heat and taking precautions appropriately to stay hydrated and get out of the heat as much as possible. So that's where things are right now in the state and transitioning into the recovery mode. Are there Sorry, are there any questions that may be coming from the field? Again, I think I've cracked the code and operator headspace and timing has been corrected. This call will be posted online, probably within an hour to 90 minutes. We'll have it posted, so those of you who may be interested can see it and can share it with those who may be affected out there. So I'll pause for a second here and see if there are any questions. Okay, hear none. I really do appreciate everybody who dialed in. I try to keep these calls as short and sweet and as pointed as possible, to give you the information you need to make decisions that may affect your business and your community. So thank y'all very much for your time. And this will be the last call related to Arthur unless something changes in the next 12 hours. But I do not see that we may that there is a need to have any further coordination calls, unless the worst case scenario happens in the St. Landry Parish area. Just monitor the BEOC website for more details. And if we do another call, we will send out an invitation, and it'll be about this time tomorrow. So, having said that, for those of you out there who are fathers, happy Father's Day early. Take care. This is a Business COC signing off.